Hello Hivers, welcome to Honeybee Stamping Hive, where creative buzz is always in the air. I am Tashana Lundy, your independent Stampin' Up demonstrator in Florida, serving customers all over the United States. Today we're going to be working on a 3D project. We're going to be making a Get Well packet, and I'm going to be using the Hey Chick and Hey Birthday Chick stamp sets, along with two others, I think. Okay, so let me just tell you about the special we have going on with the chicks. Okay, the Hey Birthday Chick can be found in the January to June mini catalog. It's a stamp set all by itself. It's a clean stamp set, the red rubber. But starting February 2nd, Stampin' Up is coming out with some dies that match it. So we're gonna have dies to cut out each of the chicks, plus a fence, a little streamer banner, a bag of chicken feed, I assume, a little bow tie, a little chick, a happy birthday. Did I say to pick a fence? And this right here doesn't really die cut anything out, but it does cut little scratches like in the ground, so where the chicken might have scratched the ground. And the Hey Chick is a stamp set that was a 2017 celebration item. And so as you can see, I still have mine from 2017. You can tell by the different packaging. And this is coming back, and you can buy it separately or in a bundle. I think, I'm not sure if about that, but you can get the stamp set or the dies, or you can get it in a bundle together and save 10%. And this also comes with everything to cut out the chickens. Then you have some corn stock, the little corn on the cob, you get like 4 of those. The corn husks, you get 4 of those. A little tree stump, a hen house, the chicken wire, a little sign post that you can stake in the ground. And this can either be like kernels of corn, like the chicken feed, or it can be tiny eggs that you can put into the hen house. So great die set. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and get started. What I'm going to do to make, because it's going to be a pouch and a package together, we're going to start with making the card. And I've done a lot of stuff ahead of time because I'm making 2 projects. So I've already did the inside of the card. So we're going to be using a thick white base. Let me get my bone folder here. This thick white base, and it's cut at 4 1/4 by 11, scored at 5 1/2. And I've already done some stamping with the heat emboss. And we're going to be using, what is this? This is the fine art. Let me find it. The fine art florals designer series paper. Oh my goodness. This is such gorgeous. I also have the Golden Garden designer specialty acetate in here as well. But let me show you this designer paper. It is so gorgeous. This is one side, and you flip it over, and some of the acetate matches the paper. I have them put together. It's 2 different sheets that the gold acetate matches, but these patterns are just beautiful. Okay, so we're going to be using a piece of that, and then I also have some of the bumblebee gingham ribbon. Okay, so let me just go ahead and glue this stuff together so we can get our card made, so we can move on to making the pouch that holds our Get Well package. So we're going to put this right at the top, and this Night of Navy layer is 5 1/4 by 4. And this is 3 3/4 by, I believe, 2 1/2. Let me just check here. Let me check for you. Okay, by 3. And then I have a Night of Navy in the largest scallop and the largest stitched oval. And we're gonna just glue those together. Am I gonna, no, you know what I wanna do? I think I wanna add some color to this. So Let me get some of my new blending brushes, and I'm gonna put some color on here. Let's see. I wanna use some soft suede. We're gonna put that on the bottom. I really should have some scratch paper under here to do this. Just a little to ground our chicks that we're gonna be putting on here. Just a little of the soft suede. And then we'll do some Daffodil Delight. Just a little bit to go up, start going up into the sky. Just a little. Then we'll add a little bit of Pool Party for the sky. Just a little. There we go. Probably should have used Balmy Blue, but that's okay. Maybe we'll do it this way. Looks like a green bottom because that yellow and green in Pool Party mixed, it looks green. So I've already stamped my chick. This is the one that from the Hey Birthday chick. It's with the cupcake. I just stamped it and fussy cut just the chick out by itself, because in my mind, since she was bending over eating that cupcake, I'm gonna have her bending over. Let's see, actually I want to put the egg first. I want to have her bending over like she's giving this little egg a kiss. Because the egg is not feeling well, and we're going to be using a Last a Lifetime. I just want to get this tiny little heart right there. So let me get some real red. I'm just going to put this on here. Just like that. That's all we needed that for. Okay, so let's go ahead and finish this card up. I'm gonna just layer everything now. I have some tear and tape here, and this is just gonna help us hold our ribbon on. I'm gonna put the ribbon right here at the bottom of our designer paper layer. Just secure it to the back with the tear and tape. Okay, then we're going to take this and take off the backing and adhere it to our card base. Get my glue. And we're going to just set this right on our card base. The sentiment here that says, if hugs and kisses could cure, you'd be immune to everything, feel better soon. That came from the Healing Hug stamp set. This is where we're going to be getting mostly all of our sentiments from, is this stamp set here, okay? So let me go ahead and adhere the chicks down to its layer. I just thought this was a really cute idea. Then we'll just put this right here in the middle. Just like that. And there's our card. That's going to be part of our, do that again. I guess I didn't press it down hard enough. Make sure it sticks this time. There we go. Wishing you a quick and complete recovery. That's the inside. So that is one portion of our project done. Okay, so for the second part, it's going to be the little pouch. So I have a piece of Night and Navy that is 6 3/4 by 10 1/2. And we're going to take this and do some scoring and cutting. So first we're going to score this, let's see, on the long side. The scoring blade is the lighter of the two blades. So we're going to score this at 2 1/2. 2 1/2. 2 3/4. And 7 1/4. And then we're going to turn it on the 6 3/4 inch side, and we're going to score at 1/4 inch and 1/2 inch. And on this 1/2 inch, we're going to cut all the way from here down to the second score line there. Okay, let me show you that. Can you see that? Okay, we're going to turn it over and do the same thing. Score at 1/4 inch. Let me move my cutting blade. Score at 1/4 inch and 1/2 inch. And now our two score lines that are together down here. So we're going to cut from here down to the second score line. Now, if you want, you can use your scissors to do this, but since it's such a long cut, I'd rather use the cutter. So I believe that is all we need this trimmer for. Okay, I'm going to be using the corner on the, what is this? The Trio quarter rounder? No, Trio, detailed Trio punch. In a moment, we're just going to cut these little flaps off right here. Just cut those off. And we're going to round these corners on this end. Making sure I have this lined in here, lined up in here. Oh. That wasn't lined up pretty good. Let's see. There we go. That side is better. See if we can get this done right. There we go. Okay. Now let's fold on our score line. Just be very careful with these smaller scores. Since this is a 3D item, you want to make sure you score them so that everything lines up right. Okay, and it's just going to fold up and go just like this. But before we put it together, we're going to add our designer series paper. And I have the same paper that we used on the card. I have this one. It is 5 1/2 by 2 1/4. And we want to round the corners on this as well. So let's see, get to the corner rounder. And we're just going to round two ends of that to match right here. So go ahead and glue this on. And this project uses one full sheet of 8.5 by 11 cardstock with just the tiniest of scrap left over. Okay. And what we're going to do, we need to do some stamping on this. So let's see, this is going to fold this way, so I need to stamp right here. We're going to do some heat embossing. So I'm going to get some scrap paper, get my anti-static tool, and get my Versamark, my white embossing powder, and my stamp. And we're going to stamp "Sending You Healing Vibes." I'm going to put this right here at close to the bottom. And we're going to just pour our embossing powder on there. Dump it back out, tap it off, close everything up so we won't make a mess. And then I am going to just heat this up using my heat tool, and I will be right back. Okay, that is done. And I'm gonna just take a little rag that I keep at my desk and wipe this off to get the powder off of there. Okay, now we can start to put this together. Isn't that cute already? Okay, we're just gonna put a little glue on the sides here, on these outside edges. Tear and tape would be good right here, but I do need that time, that wiggle room, so that I make sure I get this on here straight. So we're just gonna adhere it right here like this. Make sure you have it squared up. Do both sides. Where did I put my bone folder? Did you guys see where I put it? Because I need it now. I'm just going to use the bone folder here to help adhere that down. Making sure it's pushed down and to the edges. You want to make sure it's nice and square. Okay. Then the next thing we're going to do, so when we cut this at 6 3/4, before we cut it to 10 1/2, I have this here, and we're going to make a belly band with this. So this piece measures 1 3/4 by 11. And we're just going to wrap this around. We don't want it too tight because we need to get it on and off. I'm just going to get it just like this. Make sure it's lined up properly, nice and straight. And I only wanted to crease the top because the bottom has this 1/4 inch width, so I didn't want that one to be too flattened. So we're just going to adhere this down. Let's put some glue on that side and that side. And adhere it closed. Okay. Then we got a little bit more stamping. We have another stitched oval, and we're going to stamp the sentiment, "Get Well Soon," from the Healing Hugs in Night of Navy ink. We want that to the left side. Then we're going to take some of our Tuxedo black ink. Let me get some scrap paper again. And we're going to stamp this image from the Hey Chick stamp set. And this one, we're going to kind of angle it to have her peeking in on you. I do believe that's all the stamping done. Okay, and we're going to just color her in using some So Saffron, some light Night of Navy, and I believe Balmy Blue. Yes, no, this is Seaside Spray. Okay, so this is what I did, because I don't want her yellow. I want her a little muted. So I put a little bit of blue on there. Then I took this is the light So Saffron, and just colored her in. Okay, then we're gonna take the light Seaside Spray and color her tail feathers and her hair. Then we're gonna get some of the light Night of Navy to give her some darker, some of the hair is gonna be a little darker. So she can have some highlights. Then we'll go back with the light Seaside Spray and blend it in. Okay, and one last color is the light Pumpkin Pie to do her little beak. Okay, now we're just going to adhere that to a Night of Navy. Get this out of the way. And we're going to add this with some dimensionals. And you want to put your dimensionals on the belly band so that you won't accidentally seal up your pouch. So we're just going to add that right there. Oh, if I can take these backings off. And that's just going to go on right there, just like that. Make sure you have it to the side so you can see your sentiment. Get well soon, sending you healing vibes. And then we're going to add our card that we made. We're going to put that in here. It fits right in there. And behind that, we're going to have a cup of soup. And there you have it, your little get well pouch. That's just a cute little package to hold a card and a little cup of soup for somebody. Okay, and I just wanted to remind you again about the Hey Chick bundles that were going to be available February 2nd, 2021. You can get both these bundles. You can also buy them separately, but you save 10% when you buy them together. We want to remind you of our host code for the January. We only have, 2 days left in January, but that is the host code. There's another month for celebration. So if you haven't placed your orders, please do. You know, for every $50 you spend, you can choose an item out of our celebration brochure. We have 2 levels. Level 1 is for every $50 that you spend. Level 2 are for $100, and we have 2 items that are at the level 2. This Touch of Ink stamp set is a level 2 item, And the Berry Blessing stamp set with the Berry Delightful Designer Series paper is a level 2 item. So if you spend $100, you get the stamp set and the paper, or you can choose this, or you can get two $50 items, okay? While I have you here, I wanted to show you, just recap I've shared these cards on my blog. This one was a case of a Stampin' Up example. I changed a couple of things, but pretty much a case of their card. Just some more examples of this Hey Chick bundle. I really love this one. It's so cute. And we have the happy birthday. Did I do the inside yet? Just a little inside. And then we have You're Still a Spring Chicken. And I cased this layout. I can't remember from who, but I seen it on Pinterest, the layout. I thought it was cute. That's the inside. Just wanted to share that with you. Okay. Don't forget to leave a comment, like, share, and subscribe. And as always, I want to thank you for buzzing by the Hive today. Until next time, buzz you later. Bye.